So I think this is a fun one, the coaching of other people in the facility. And I think it is really contextual, and I kind of like what Russell said about you don't generally let clients coach other clients. And I think as a rule, that's stated in my facilities is like, the coach is myself or whoever is coaching. They're the ones who run and manage the class. That being said, there's times where I let other coaches take, I want the other coaches to take classes, so I'm totally happy if they jump in and coach. The thing that gets a little sketchy is like, people don't always want to be coached, let alone coached by random Joe Schmo. And Joe Schmo probably doesn't have necessarily the tact or the education to deliver that in a way that it can always be heard. You know, who knows, maybe he could, but in general I err on the side of he doesn't know how and he shouldn't be coaching. So for me, it was don't coach other people in the facility. You can encourage, you can motivate, you can do all these other things, you can spot, but actual coaching of technique, no go. Now the only time that that would change is if I told them to coach each other. And I would say that this is a unique instance where say it's heavy front squat day or heavy back squat day or whatever, or heavy deadlift day. And I would say, guys, I really need you to look to pay attention to the person's spine. If they start to round, you let them know, drop it, drop it, drop it. And I'll do my best to be walking around, but more eyes is better than less eyes. And that gave them a sense of, okay, what are we looking for? I shouldn't allow myself to do this, as well as it put more eyes on the floor for the larger safety pieces. And I'll do that on big things like, hey, today guys, I really want you focusing on your partner's knees. If you really see those knees caving in, you can offer some little advice there. But it was a very specific, hey, look for this and tell them if they're doing this. It wasn't just general allowing coaching. So my personal opinion, don't let other athletes, don't let people coach each other. And if you're going to, make it a very specific instance. And it's a good teaching tool in those specific instances. Love it. Motivation's good though, and the more talking you get them doing amongst each other, the better.